What's up guys, welcome to the video, and today we're going to talk about Kuja's rotations and things that you should do and things that you probably shouldn't do. Now, I'm going to have two forms of education for you guys that you guys seem to have liked the on-screen art. One side is going to be of the art and text, and then I'm going to go into in-game itself afterward, and then I'll show you guys how to do that. Because there might be some stuff that isn't the thing that can't really fit. There's no way I could fit everything on one screen for you guys to look at, but it gives you a general idea of what to start with. So with that being in mind, let's go ahead and show you first what to do. So as you can see here, I tried to be as precise but as quick as possible for people who just want to know right away what to do. I didn't list out everything that everything does because it'd be way too cluttered, and it already kind of looks cluttered, but I list out the first two turns that you want to do, and things that you don't want to do on first turn is use the limit burst for the intended purpose of using the limit burst. You want to use that limit burst to use one of those moves on that third panel there, to use either one of those elements, because they cost this full limit burst gauge bar, which is far more useful than actually using his limit burst, which is a little unfortunate because his limit burst looks amazing, but you don't want to use it. Instead, you want to use it to use that really strong ass move. Not gonna list out what it does. It's just a really strong move that unlocks another move that just fills up with this combo. And the premise of this whole rotation predicates on your friend unit having that first move right there, that light ability move. So if they have not had that, it becomes way too hard. Not way too hard, but it becomes a lot more difficult to do this rotation properly and make sure he's doing the maximum amount of damage to return. So with that in mind, I think this is pretty straightforward, but we're going to go ahead and show you how exactly you do it in game form. So with that in mind, if you guys have any more questions about things that you need to do or things that you shouldn't do, because he does have, on the first turn he does have 200% limit burst damage, that is definitely not worth using over unlocking his other move by using his limit burst page guard. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and show you guys what happens in game. So now that you saw it in art form, we're going to show you in game form for those of you who like that better. So first you want to use this. Like I said, you really need that cooldown unlocked. So if you haven't been the fun of Hesi 9 SV series boss battle, I really recommend trying to do it. And like I said, it doesn't matter which element you use, just focus on the element that you're going to be picking. For the most part, there are some situations maybe you want to mix it up, but for the most part you want to stick to what you have, because it only unlocks the light move. It doesn't unlock both the fire and light move when you use that, so you want to stick to what you have. And for turn 2 you want to use this to use that again, because it's a very strong move. I'll go ahead and do this, because it's also light. And you want to go up here with this unlock move for dual casting that. So same thing for the other one. Boom, 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 boom. And now prepare for the pain, because it's going to be really hurting for this guy. Keep in mind guys that this enemy is really tanky on purpose, so then you can just, it's like a training dummy on the JB side pretty much. So even though we're not really doing that much damage, we are doing a lot of damage. So on turn 3 you want to do that same move again, but triple casting the unlocked move this time around. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You don't really want to use any of his other moves, and you definitely don't want to use the limit burst. It's just not worth it. It's not elemental, and you need the precious limit burst gauge anyways. So do you see how much damage we're doing here, guys? We're doing quite a bit of damage here, as you can see at the top of the screen there. So that's the extent of it. Obviously you would have supports and things in the team to help fill those limit burst gauge up at this point. You would have someone who can buff up. You have a LB fill rate buff on both of them at this point. The first 2 turns is reasonable that you probably don't have it, but at this point you probably have someone that can at least do that for you. So you would just keep doing this. You would just keep doing the same thing. You go down here, quadcast, because you have quadcast available for 5 turns. You just keep doing the same thing until it's available to do it all over again. So you just do the same move, this again. This is so since that's unlocked, and go ahead and do that for that situation. You don't need to do. You'd obviously do the stronger move, but since we don't have full Empress gauge, this is what we would do instead. So that's basically the extent of it, really. You'd have someone. You would have like a healer or someone that's able to give yourself full Empress gauge and help fill that up. And see, our cooldown is back available again. You want to use that because to get the quadcast available again. So his rotation is actually extremely simple. The biggest thing that you need to do is just help allow him to get that full Empress gauge, and the latent ability allows you to do that for the first few turns. It's very important. Keep in mind, we're also not breaking the boss at all. We have no breaks on the boss, so I think that's about wraps up for our video, guys. If you guys have any other comments or concerns or anything you want to know about Kuja in terms of his rotations or anything like that, or just in general, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, because I want to know. I want to be as helpful as possible with you guys if you guys have Kuja and you don't really know how to use them, and this is the video for that. So obviously you clicked on the video for that. So thanks for watching, guys. If you watched all the way through, type in #dragon. #dragon will be the keyword for the ending of this video. Thank you for watching, and expect a Kuja Destroys Everything Part 2 later. So, peace out.